It's Saturday night, and we're about to discover who's got stars in their eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
Welcome to Stars in Their Eyes. Tonight, once again, we defy the dimensions of time and space and bring together big names of past and present. We can take you back 40 years, then whiz you up to date again. And you don't even have to leave your armchair. Drain pipes and bootlace ties, mini-skirts and Cuban heels, flares and platforms, and that's just my dressing room. But whatever your favourite period of musical history, there's no doubt we've got it covered by our 5-star guests. We can't predict the stars of the future, but we can predict a bright future for star guest number 1.
My name is Emma Tracy. I am 22 years old and I live in Crawley, which is in West Sussex. I work for Maltaward Limited, which is a civil engineering company. It's run by the family. My dad started it 15 years ago. My mum also works there, and my brother works there. His name's Jim. I said I'd never join the business, but I got dragged into it in the end, and now I quite enjoy it, really. It's nice to work with the family all together, and we work well as a team.
Morning, Maltaward Limited, can I help you?
I'm not one to be at a loss for
I'll just
words
go
usually, but when I was told that I was going to be on the show, I just was in such shock that I couldn't speak for at least 10 minutes. When the doors open and I come out dressed as the person that I'm going to be, it's just going to be such an exhilarating feeling, and the song suits how I'm going to feel.
Dad, here's some coffees, and I'm going to make you a nice cup of tea.
Thank you, ma'am.
She's a regular girl Friday. Emma Tracy. Now, it was your mother that got you into singing, wasn't it?
Yes, she did. She was part of a barbershop.
A barbershop quartet?
Yes, she always wanted to be a professional singer.
Yeah.
And she never quite did it, so I'm fulfilling one of her dreams.
And in fact, it was a fortune teller that told her that, wasn't it?
Yep, she was holding me as a baby at a friend's party, and the lady was reading my mum's hand, and the lady said, this baby will fulfil your dreams.
You really look like the person that you're going to be tonight.
Yeah, a lot of people say so. A lot of people stop me and say that I look like this person.
And are you alike in any other ways?
No, she's a very volatile character.
She's very volatile.
Very, very volatile.
Just give me one more clue.
She's from Iceland.
That's the one. Who are you going to be?
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Bjork.
Bjork! The Icelandic eccentric. From family business to show business tonight, singing live, Emma Tracy is Bjork!
It's oh so quiet. Shh. Oh so still. Shh. Shh. You are all alone. Shh. Shh. And so peaceful until you fall in love. Soon, boom, the sky up above. So nuts about a guy. You wanna laugh, you wanna cry, you cross your heart and hope to die till it's over. And then shh, shh, it's nice and quiet. Shh, shh, but soon again shh, shh, starts another big riot. Whoa, you almost have a fit. This guy is golden, I got hit. There's no mistake. This is it! Till it's over. And then it's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again starts another big riot. You blow a fuse, zing boom, the devil cuts loose, zing boom. So what's the use? Whoa, of falling in love. The sky caves in, the devil cuts loose. You blow, 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 blow your fuse. When you fall in love.
Well, you see, you've got it all, haven't you, really? You've got the voice, you're Icelandic,
6 gorgeous men.
yes, a full set of quick fit fitters when you get down to it, really. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Tracy as Bjork. Now from the mercurial Bjork to the sartorial starguest number 2.
My name's Steve Brassington, I'm 22 years old and I come from Portland in Dorset. Through the week I work as a civil servant and on Saturdays I work in Next in Weymouth as a sales assistant. I work both in the menswear and the ladieswear departments. Having worked in both areas, I'd have to say that the ladies are the more fussy and do actually know what they want, whereas men just tend to take what they want straight away. I started singing at the age of 15 and joined the local operatic group. The other members are very excited at the prospect of me actually appearing on the telly, and I think some of them are actually more excited about the whole thing than I am. Actually getting onto Stars in Their Eyes has given me a great deal of confidence. I feel privileged to actually be part of the show.
And we're privileged to have him, Steve Brassington. You weren't 100% when you auditioned for this show, were you?
No, that's my father's fault, I'm afraid.
Why is that, please?
Well, unfortunately, we had to share a room the night before the audition, and he does tend to snore.
He snored all night?
All night.
And you got no sleep at all?
About an hour's worth, I guess.
And it was your dad who got you into the Amdrams, or rather he encourages you, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, in a roundabout sort of way.
And what kind of shows have you been in?
Ooh, shows ranging from Gilbert and Sullivan's Mikado to Showboat.
And you've got a place in a drama school, haven't you?
Yes, I auditioned for the Guildford School of Acting last year and was offered a place.
And this place is the place that the person that you're going to be tonight actually went to, wasn't it?
That's right.
Tell us who you're going to be.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Michael Ball.
Michael Ball! Darling of the West End! For the taste of Les Miserables tonight, singing live, Steve Brassington is Michael Ball!
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was that lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow table in the corner, they could see a world reborn, and they rose with voices ringing, and I can hear them now, the very words that they had sung became their lost communion on a lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken, and there's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the window, phantom shadows on the floor, empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs and empty tables where my friends will sing.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
You say your voice like that, you've been in a West End show in no time at all. Thank you. And so you should be as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Brassington as Michael Ball. And as we say au revoir, mon ami, to Michael Ball, let's say hello, mate, to star guest number 3.
My name is Mark Slade, I'm 24 years of age and I come from Stevenage in Hertfordshire. I'm a sales representative for a company called MY Duffin Containers. I'm responsible for selling corrugated packaging products to industry and trade. I spend most of my time out on the road, so it's quite nice to be out and about, especially when it's a nice hot sunny day. It's not so good when it's cold and raining. I've grown up with music all around me, really. It's only really the last 4 years that I've really sort of put more emphasis on the singing side of it. And it suddenly occurred to me when I was singing in a local pub and someone came up to me and said, that really does sound like the artist. And I sat there and thought, I think that's the person I'm going to try and impersonate. I think the worst bit is going to be actually standing at the doors when they come back and seeing the audience in front of me as I walk out and thinking, I've got to remember to sing. I've got to remember to sing.
Well, I'll remind him. Please welcome Mark Slade. Just, what's your job description again?
I design and sell packaging concepts.
Packaging concepts, what those?
Basically corrugated packaging.
And what's that?
All right, cardboard boxes.
Cardboard boxes,
Yeah, cardboard
just
boxes.
as I thought. Now, you are you're into karaoke, aren't you?
Yes.
And you work with a karaoke.
Yes.
Have you catered for anybody well known?
Did a gig for Vinnie Jones last year, which was very interesting.
I'm sure it was.
Yes, it was, yes. Arrived at 6 o'clock and left at about 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And there wasn't many people standing when we left.
Now, the person that you're going to be tonight is from America, and the song that you're going to sing was a #1 in 1968, which means that this all happened 4 years before you were born. Now, you can't know very much about this person. Have your friends been helpful at all?
My best friend Simon decided to tell me a week after I applied that he was 22 stone and black.
Well, you won't find a bigger wind-up than that. Tell us who you're going to be, Mark.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Gary Puckett from Gary Puckett and the Union Gap.
Gary Puckett, a return to the 60s. He has a real flair because tonight, singing live, Mark Slade is Gary Puckett.
Young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl. You're much too young, girl. With all the charms of a woman, you've kept the secret of your youth. You're just a baby in disguise. And though you know that it's wrong to be alone with me, that common look is in your eyes. Whoa, young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl, you're much too young, girl. So hurry home to your mama. I'm sure she wonders where you are. Get out of here before I have the time to change my mind. 'Cause I'm afraid we'll go too far. Whoa, young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Better run, girl, you're much too young, girl.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
I did enjoy it,
Yeah, just fantastic, you know. 22 stone and black. Saw flared trousers and silly hair. Simon, you're going to get a slap when Mark gets home. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Slade as Gary Puckett. Well, that's the end of part one. Time for a break. And if you're a greasy-haired, chocolate-loving, coffee-drinking householder who likes foreign cars, wears aftershave and is thinking of taking out insurance, then you're really going to enjoy the next couple of minutes. I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes. Before we go any further, I'd like to say a big thank you to the Tunbridge Wells Fit and 50 Club for that extraordinary display of physical agility during the interval. It certainly left me breathless. Let's meet star guest number 4.
My name is Sian T-Bear. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Middlesbrough. Hi Nicola, I've got some checks for you. I work for Comcast Teesside Limited. We're a cable telephone and television company and I work in the credit control department as assistant credit controller. I love working here. I met my best friend Sharon and I've actually moved in with her over the last couple of months. My friends are always teasing me because I won't go out on a Saturday night until I've watched Stars in Their Eyes, and in fact I missed a night out to watch the grand final. I've only just recently found out that I can sing. It was about a year ago on holiday, and I sang on a karaoke a couple of nights, and I was told I had a good singing voice, so I got a tape done and sent it off, and here I am. I love this song because it's really romantic, really my type of song. I'm really looking forward to going on to the show, and I can't wait.
Thank you.
I'll drink to that. Sian Tebay. If any of you were really careful there and you were really observant, you would see Sian's man pinned to the wall. Who's your fella, Sian?
Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Nicholas Lyndhurst, yes. I thought something was going on there. So how long have you been in love with Nicholas?
Since I was about 10. And he was in my favourite TV programme, Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah.
So I wrote to him and told him that I was in love with him. And he sent me a photograph back and I've had it on my wall.
So it's the real thing then?
Yes.
Now, this must be a great job for you because a job you've had previously was working with meat, wasn't it?
Yes.
Where did you work?
In a supermarket on the delicatessen counter.
That must have been great for you.
Not really, no.
Why not?
I'm vegetarian.
Yes. Mind you, I don't know why they let you around all those loose knives because you're a bit clumsy, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, I fell off a cliff on a school trip once. And I also fell through a bridge on a holiday with my family.
All right.
I'm a bit clumsy, yes.
More than a bit. How high was the cliff?
Fairly high, about 80 foot.
Oh, about 80 foot. We're lucky to have you here at all, Sian. Now, let's get into why you're going to be the person that you're going to be tonight. How did you get into this?
I've always liked the group that she sings with, but this song in particular is a song that I enjoy.
Tell us who you're going to be.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Susanna Hoffs of the Bangles.
Susanna Hoffs. A great choice and a great group. She can't wait and neither can we. Tonight, singing live, Sian Tebay is Susanna Hoffs.
Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do
The transformation's fantastic. You're just so beautiful. Do you think you'd dare tell everybody just how nervous you were before you started? No, don't. Don't even think it. Anyway, Nick Lyndhurst has just rung in. He says he's in love with you and can he have a signed photo? Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Tebay as Susanna Hoff. Now to Essex and star guest number 5, who's getting ready to set out his stall.
My name is Russell Crimes. I'm 34 years of age. I come from Farnborough in Hampshire originally, and I've lived in Colchester for the last 15 years. I sell burgers. I've got 2 vans. I've got one obviously here in Colchester and one at Thetford. I'm the best connoisseur in the world for burgers. I mean, I have a burger every lunchtime. And my favourite is the triple whammy. I've nicknamed that myself because it's 3/4 pounders and 2 bits of cheese, and it's really a massive burger. What I like about the artist I'm going to impersonate is that he's got one of the best voices I've heard in this country for a long time.
Hi, mate. How about a hamburger, please?
I was singing about 2 years ago, and somebody came up to me and said, "You sound like this particular person." And ever since then, I've tried to develop that and do more of his songs. I'm going to enjoy it. 3 minutes of stardom. Fantastic.
You'll set your taste buds tingling. Please welcome Russell Crimes. Do you ever get sick of burgers? You must do.
You bet I do, yeah.
You do?
I do. Except for the triple whammy, that's a real
well,
nice
obviously,
burger. That's
the triple
best.
whammy.
Yeah, that's a fantastic burger. I mean,
now, you said you'd be happy with the 3 minutes of stardom.
yes.
Do you think you would be happy with that?
I think so, yeah. I mean, because let's face it, everybody doesn't get the chance to do this sort of thing. You know, it's television, 3 minutes of television.
Well, you've had more chances than most, haven't you?
Well, actually, yes. I was in a studio with Vince Clarke for half an hour once before.
And why was that?
He was starting a band called Erasure.
Yeah.
And I went for an audition in London, and I was sitting in a studio with Andy Bell. I didn't know that Andy Bell had the job, but I was sitting there with him in the studio.
So isn't it funny?
I could have been somewhere, but...
After all this time, somebody could have been coming on here and saying, "Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Russell Crimes." Spooky, isn't it, really, when you think... Now, you can play music, you can write music, you can sing, and this is very like the person that you're going to be. Tell us something about the situation of the person.
Well, the person I'm going to do tonight is a very underrated singer indeed. Yeah. He's a very, very, as far as I'm concerned, one of the best singers this country's ever produced.
And he was a member of a duo.
That's correct, yeah.
Tell us who you're going to be, Russell.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Pat Kane from Hue and Cry.
Pat Kane, a distinctive voice of the 80s. Let's all make a hue and cry, because tonight, see live, Russell Crimes is Pat Kane.
I was not looking for Linda, Linda found me. On a slow train home, this one's for Beasley, oh, you've got to help me. She used to work there a long time ago. He spent 35 pounds on one pack of ciggies, running an errand for him and doors. Then she started running straight down to Leeds Central, took him to city and held her remorse. I'm looking out for Linda. Never stop looking, never stop looking for Linda. Looking out for Linda. Never stop looking, never stop looking for Linda. Looking out for Linda. I was looking at Linda. Linda was pleased. She'd been fighting firewater all that day. Said me and drinking means only one thing. Whispered that she was too polite to say. The train door was jammed, but the time wasn't right. Some guy was holding her back from the window. said so arrogant. I will decide when I go or I don't go. I'm looking out for Linda in the rain. I'm looking out for Linda. Now stop looking. Now stop looking for Linda. Looking out for Linda. Now stop looking. Now stop looking for Linda. Looking for that girl.
Oh, you see, you have a great voice. And it's a great song, that. And it's a great performance. I think you can keep your cheeseburger. That's more of a triple whammy to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Russell Crimes as Pat Kane. Well, Pat Kane's looking for Linda, and we're looking for one of our star guests to go through to the live final and join those who've already booked their places. So, studio audience, who will it be? Will it be Bjork, Michael Ball, Gary Puckett, Susanna Hoffs, or Pat Kane? And there they are, more expectant than a full-term father. Right, studio audience, cast your votes now. And the winner is Susanna Hoffs. Well, you can cry if you want. Everybody else does. Why not?
I don't believe it. I really don't.
Why are you so shocked? Well, the competition was good, wasn't it? I thought you were supposed to be clumsy, you. You're making all the right moves, weren't you?
I was.
Do you want to tell us now just how nervous you were before you started?
Extremely nervous, yeah.
You were, weren't you?
Uh-huh.
In fact, you were hopeless, really, weren't you?
Yes.
Such a... I'm so pleased with you, I can't tell you. I think it's brilliant. You see, it's all that falling experience. It's like falling off a log, really, isn't it? Well done, Pat. We have another winner. But what will the future bring for Sean? For us, it'll bring 5 more star guests, so join me next week. Until then, I'll leave you with the sound of Sean T-Bay as Susanna Hoffs. Good night.
Close your eyes, give me your hand. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming?
you'd like to appear on Stars in Their Eyes, please call 0990 66 55 44. And who knows, our famous doors could open for you.